This year's Stanley Cup Final will feature two teams that are no strangers to the spotlight in hockey's ultimate stage, as the Florida Panthers and Edmonton Oilers will do battle for the second year in a row. But how exactly did we get here, you might ask? It all started 1 year ago in this exact spot as the Oilers and Panthers clashed in an epic Stanley Cup Final for the ages. The Oilers stormed back down 3-0 to force an ultimate Game 7. But the Cats used every drop of the 9 lives they had to prevail, and ultimately win their first ever Stanley Cup. The Oilers, a broken and disheveled group, vowed they would return to the Stanley Cup Final and ensure they'd finish the job and make sure the outcome was different. But 2 games in, all didn't seem according to plan as they fell behind the 8 ball early in round 1 against the LA Kings. Down 2-0, some late-game heroics from Evan Bouchard and Leon Draisaitl helped the Oilers to storm back and win the series in 6. In round 2, they faced another formidable opponent in the Vegas Golden Knights. The Oilers proved to be the better of the two Pacific Division Titans and took care of business in a 5 measly-game series. In round 3, the Oilers met another familiar foe in the Dallas Stars. The Oilers, yet again, written off, but would write themselves back in an undermanned squad eliminating Dallas in 5 games. Moving all the way south, in fact 2,000 miles away of the Canadian border, we find the Florida Panthers, who in familiar fashion took care of their in-state rivals, the Tampa Bay Lightning, in 5 games. For the second time in 3 years, the Panthers would now have to pack their parkas and head north to Toronto and face the Maple Leafs in a grueling round 2. The Leafs said they wanted Florida, and boy did the Panthers make sure they got it. The Panthers were once again in the Final Four and headed straight into the eyes of the storm against the Carolina Hurricanes. The Panthers weathered yet another storm again and took care of business in a gentleman's sweep, advancing to their 3rd straight Stanley Cup Final. So now, here we are, a rematch of the Cup Final, Oilers and Panthers yet again. One looks to return the favor, while the other looks to keep the cup for a little while longer this summer.